I am Peggy Li, so managing partner of SPS Affinity. We are a strategic consultancy specialized with hotels, food and beverage, tour, anything that is service-centric. I think definitely the whole digital movement with the dark kitchen and also with how the consumer is now very much driven by trends. I think trends nowadays is becoming such a vengeance. It's almost like a boomerang coming back to the industry. And we just need to be more progressive with the innovation in order to be able to combat. I think definitely the new vertical that we have created in terms of for Chinese strategy with Chinese social media. In this region, and especially since the new ties, well, I wouldn't say new ties, but more the stronger bonding between the UAE and the Chinese, that has flourished a lot of new opportunities. But having said that, Dubai has always been a very transcending destination. Seeing all the different foreign investment coming through and seeing that has given a huge impact to the whole evolution of how Dubai is developing itself as a whole.
Right. What are some of the key drivers of this industry in your opinion?
Definitely the people and the hunger of seeing how things can be done better. What else is out there? What are the new trends? As we said, from the days that people go dining out once a week to now almost ordering takeout and be having it at home 4 times a week. Now that significant shift in itself has a lot of impact and a lot of implication to the industry as a whole. Definitely seeing the whole from Vegitech as well as all the other guys who's doing a great job to start building a agricultural ecosystem in Dubai, I can definitely see that this farm to plate will slowly becoming a reality in this region. Now that would also give a great, I would say, inspiration to the chef and the restaurant team as a whole. Maybe we'll start seeing things like Japan where they would have their own vertical farm in the restaurant and they start harvesting and go. Now that would be obviously our ultimate dream, but never say never.
Are you looking to expand soon?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. I think obviously Dubai, we have the big thing coming up with the great show of the Expo 2020. Then in the region there is the 2022 World Cup. Now with us is very much because it's hotel, because it's restaurant and because it's tourism, we're very much driven by the movement of people. So the expansion is there, and with the GCC and with the whole trade atmosphere, definitely. So we operate in Dubai, we operate in Hong Kong, and we also operate within mainland China. Obviously Hong Kong is my root, and Hong Kong is always a very vibrant city to see changes. I always say Dubai is the Arabic version of Hong Kong. It's a very different scenario up to a certain extent, but ultimately speaking, it has all the essential qualities of a very transcending city. China, of course, every time you go in there is a great vibe. You always find something new. No matter I go in there to look for a new supplier, to looking at new trends, there's always something that excites you. And some of these trends, with a little bit of tweaking, understanding the European palette, it works so well to the rest of the world. And vice versa, I go to London a lot to see trends, but nowadays the trends of China, surprisingly, is more progressive than the conventional European or the US, surprisingly. I think first thing is thank you to you lovely people to have me as the only female in the advisor to the RCL. I think it's very important that we see that of the woman empowerment of this forum. I'm seeing great ladies line up in the industry. I would love to see that more because there's many of us female talent in the industry that could provide a complete different spectrum to our male colleague that can enrich the whole conversation and also give new innovative thinking. What I would see more is of RCL is we have the restaurants, we have the cafe, now lounge. Now lounge is a very subjective question. What is the evolution of lounge? How else we see the growth of lounge? That will be something I'll be very interested to see on the next one, is the lounge evolution.